Hello everyone, and welcome back to the vlog. Aubrey and I are here in the sleepy mill town of Lowell, Massachusetts, here at the grave of noted author Jack Kerouac. I don't know if you've ever heard of him or not, but so Aubrey, what do you know about this guy?
Well, Jack Kerouac was born in Lowell, Mass. on October 12th, 1922, and he passed away on, March 12th. And he passed away on October 21st, 1969 in St. Petersburg, Florida. And his most notable book is On the Road. If you've read any Kerouac, you've probably read that. That's definitely his most popular. He was part of what's called the Beat generation, or the Beat movement, along with Allen Ginsberg and William Burroughs. And he really got into jazz and Buddhism later on in his life, and that really influenced his poetry and prose. His earlier books, like The Town and the City, Maggie Cassidy, and On the Road, were more straightforward stories of his life that he fictionalized. But then later on with the Dharma Bums.
Dharma, like Jeffrey?
It's a Buddhist thing. Visions of Cody and Big Sur, he got more into like Buddhism and more of an experimental type of writing style. Usually it's very interesting coming to his grave because there's a lot of little gifts that people bring him.
You never know what you'll find.
Today it looks like they must have cleaned up a bit.
Today on his actual marker where he is, we've got some loose change. And somebody lost their marble.
And then,
I mean, we found things like poetry. People have left logs, journals. We found, we found nips.
Yep. I believe we found illegal substances. I've heard of people finding that. It's now legal in Massachusetts. And by his main marker up here, there's just a Quebecois flag, and that's it. So a little disappointing that we don't see any treats here, any treasures, but this grave has been pretty popular with people who follow the beats. A lot of people have visited here. Bob Dylan has visited this grave.
Now, if you take a look, the Tijon, that's actually a tribute to his Canadian roots.
And then that's his wife at the time, who was buried with him. And then there's a few other markers here. Her family, her dad, I believe, and I think brother, maybe. I'm not sure. But yeah, this stone I think is fairly new.
It's within the last 5 years that this has been up.
The Road is Life. That's a reference to On the Road. And then that little dove, I believe, is a French-Canadian symbol of Catholicism. So yeah, and it looks like there's some crocuses sprouting at the front there. We may have to come back to this one to visit sometime and see if there's treats in the future.
Oh yeah, it's definitely worth. And plus, like the feel. Usually, you come into a cemetery. There's always a feel of peace, but there's not so much of that when you're here at Jack's place. So
it's a bit chaotic.
Yeah, very interesting feel when you're. But this is really the most famous resident here in Lowell. And
he does reference Lowell in his earlier books. He doesn't refer to it as Lowell, but it's definitely referenced in his earlier books, and even a little bit on the Road too. And you can tell that he's writing about Lowell. I would definitely recommend his earlier books. The later ones got a little too, I don't know, floofy, for lack of a better term for me. But I would recommend The Town and the City, even though it's a big book. I'd definitely recommend Maggie Cassidy, and definitely On the Road. If you're going with On the Road, though, get the unedited, unabridged scroll version, which is literally from the scroll that he typed on. He just took a huge scroll of paper, put it in his typewriter, and just started going. So it's very interesting and definitely something you should check out.
So that'll do it for today's vlog. I hope you enjoyed it. A little one of our many trips to famous graves coming up. So if you like this, please comment down below. Let us know if there's anybody else in the Massachusetts area you'd like us to visit and cover. In the meantime, please like, share, subscribe, and all that other happy YouTube stuff.
And let us know if you're a fan of Jack Kerouac, your favorite Jack Kerouac book.
Yeah, absolutely.
And why you enjoy it. And let us know if you've ever been here to visit.
Yeah. So with that being said, we will see you all at the next one.